they're legal, not to get into this debate, but they're legalizing marijuana in L.A., in California. Once they do that, then there won't be, some of it is cocaine, but a lot of it is marijuana.
Well, I think the feds are going to have something to say about any L.A. plans.
I don't know, brother. I heard Obama's like, if there's a war on drugs, there's a war on your own people, which is right, and they're not going to stop it. People are going to die over it. So, I've smoked pot and been drunk.
Right.
And on whiskey, a whole bottle, I'm liable to be dangerous. On Buddha, I want a brownie. There's
so you're obviously for the legalization of marijuana.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I absolutely am.
Absolutely.
Because I work with addicts on, methamphetamine,
Sure.
heroin, and you got to give those guys a crutch. You got to, you can't say stop cold turkey. You do that with heroin, you die. Meth, you can't do that either.
So you don't think for young kids, if you legalize marijuana, listen, young kids smoke pot. I don't think they should, but
No.
they do smoke pot.
Yes.
How do you feel how do you feel about the statement that there are a lot of teenagers that don't smoke marijuana because it is illegal, but if you do legalize it, it's going to then open up the floodgates? And how do you feel about marijuana being a gateway drug to the harder stuff?
Well, you're a little younger than I am, so my grandfather said the same thing about alcohol. If you drink, if you open that, we're going to rob banks if you're all drunk. It didn't happen.
Right.
So I think they're going to set a 21-year-old limit to the marijuana. Well, I guess 18, because at 18 you can die for your country now. So there's going to have to be rules just like booze.
Like cigarettes.
And cigarettes.
Yeah.
You can only buy it at a certain age. If you get caught 16 years old, blowing a joint, you're going to jail or you're going to get a fine. Forget the jail, fine them. It's going to cost you $500 every time you're young. It's going to cost your mom and dad $500. You get caught with a joint.
And make it a stiff penalty.
I got to be honest. I don't think that they're going to have full-blown marijuana legalization in California. I know that in many parts of the country, you've got the medical marijuana loophole.
Right.
But I know that there's been chatter in California to go after the massive budget deficit and the problems financially in California to legalize it and tax it. I don't see it happening.
But I was there. It's going to happen, brother. I'm telling you, I've been there. I just went through.
All right.